That's sweet. All right. Well, I'm going to move all these bismuth hearts over just a little because I have something cool to show you guys. All right. So first off, I bought these for Christmas gifts for my family members, and they came in late. But they came in, and these are... I don't know who made these actually, but they are the Survivors 2020 pandemic rounds. So I think that'll be a great gift to hand out to people. I'm going to put these off to the side because this is the main show right here. And this is all thanks to my friend Pirate. If you haven't checked out Pirate Stacker, oh, who am I kidding? You guys all know Pirate Stacker. All right, these are a sale from Golden State Mint. And you can get these for around 80 some cents a round. And they're 3/9 fine copper. And the best part is they're cheap because they're seconds. And what that means is that each of these has been inspected. And you see the second right there? I'm going to turn it a little so you can actually see it better. See how they stamped it second? So that means there was something wrong with this round. They didn't like it for whatever reason. And I've inspected some of these, and they usually have like a little chip, or maybe it's not centered perfectly. That's why it's a second. We did find one of these dragon's eyes, though, that was actually missing a second on either side. All right, so I tried to organize them here. There's a bunch of dragons. I think the most I got, if you order, are going to be these. The Molin Labe. And on the other side, it has Come and Take It. 1 ounce, 3/9 fine copper. So I definitely don't mind having a Spartan, especially if we have to stack them. But let's go through the rest and see what else we got here. All right, so this one's kind of a mixture. Looks like they had a lot of the Year of the Pigs. I know there's some rats in here. So yeah, Year of the Rat. Jonathan Reese, that's for you, buddy. Tons of those. All right. And they included some roosters. Year of the Roosters in there. And the reverse just has a kind of generic design. A lot of roosters. Yeah. So my plan with this is to get a treasure chest, fill it up with all of these, seconds preferably, and then when I have little nieces and nephews visit, they can take one every time they visit, and maybe that'll get them into collecting. That's kind of my idea. Collecting first, stacking later on in life. Now these ones I believe are mainly prospector, and of course more guns. Lots of guns. All right, what is this one? This is another one, nothing but the Molin Labe. So got plenty of those. And by the way, why are we using poker chips made of plastic carrying germs instead of 1 ounce copper rounds? That would be way cooler at the casinos to go in and be able to use these. And I mean, if you turn them in, instead of throwing them away, you could just recycle them and make brand new ones too. Just a thought. All right, so those are more prospector. Okay, here's another different one. They sent me Don't Tread on Me. I'm pretty sure that's the Marine. My brother was in the Marines, and I'm pretty sure that's a Marine round. Cool. All right, last one. And I think this is my favorite one because it has the Spartan. Now, unlike Pirate, I didn't get any dinosaur rounds, but man, I got a lot of these cool Spartan warrior ones. And I think there's some different dragons mixed in with it too. Yeah, here we go. Ooh. Okay, so there's a cool dragon round. Again with the eye. And a lot of the eyeball ones. Okay, and my favorite rounds that I pulled out. Oop, pulled out one too many. Looks like there were 4 of them. The first is this Indian chief smoking his peace pipe. I think that is awesome. And it is a 2019 silver shield. So that was the only silver shield that I saw. The next was one of the Liberty. Mercs. Obviously it's in copper. And you can see it's marked second right there. Seconds. Still cool. Capped bust replica. Date says 1800 on it. Golden State Mint, 1 ounce, 3/9 fine. And the last, I pulled this one out because it was the only one I thought it was cool. The Year of the Boar. And just a generic kind of background. All right, well, that's a copper stack for everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Okay, so this is the start of my copper stack that is going to be in the treasure chest soon. Just going to move it out of the way here so I can show you guys one other cool thing. Wow, 160 ounces is a lot. All right, so my wife wanted to get into pouring too, so we found her this cool kit for Christmas. And if anybody doesn't know what this is, it's a little copper ladle here, and you put in a tea light underneath it, and then you grab these guys. Does anybody know what these are? These are stamps for letters, wax seal stamps. And we got a starter kit just to mix some colors and try some different things, but I know we're going to order more. And to give everybody an idea of what that looks like, we went ahead and tested some out. But first, notice this really small one here. I found this ring on eBay for my wife for Christmas, and if you notice, I mean, look how huge this is. It doesn't even fit my fingers. So whoever owned this at one point in history had large hands. You could not resize it. See how it's custom all the way around. The person that was selling it was just selling it for the silver weight. I wanted this for the history. And why? Because this is called a signet ring. And there you go. You see that? It's a ballerina. And in the Victorian era and even prior, and when you needed to sign something, you stamped your signature with a seal like this. And so we tried it out. I think this is one of the better ones here. Oh, that was the one she was missing her head. Okay, so we pushed it a little too deep, but you could see the ballerina right there. And we tried mixing some colors. There's another little ballerina. Isn't that cool? Now those big stamps that were included would be like, here's a J, there's a tree of life right there. Yes, I got a W for WildWest. And then for fun, I don't know if you could tell, this is a Spartan warrior. But if you look right there, Spartan is reversed because of the copper round, obviously, having it the correct way. So you would need it backwards in order to say something correctly. So we tried it with that dragon eye in the copper. And boy, it does look cool, but I mean, all the lettering's backwards. But still, how fun is that? There's a solid blue W for WildWest. It's a J. And they included a couple others that we haven't really tried yet, but we were just having fun. So if anybody is out there and wants to have some fun, try picking up one of these signet rings. I mean, these are very inexpensive. A lot of history. Most of the time they're melted down. But if you could find one where the design goes all the way around and they're definitely not stamped anywhere, you probably have an original.